Hi everyone, today we are talking about adding and subtracting rational expressions. We're going to start out with adding. So my first one, example 1, we have x divided by x plus 4 plus x plus 5 over x plus 4. Now the most important thing for this section is that in order to add or subtract rational expressions, you need to have a common denominator. So that thing in the bottom, it needs to match. Notice on this one it does. So from there, all I need to do is combine my like terms. So I'm just putting together the stuff on the top that matches. The first thing I notice is that I have 1x and 1x. So when I add those together, I get 2x. And then that's all that's on the first side, so I'm good. But I still have to have that plus 5. So on top, we're going to have 2x plus 5. And then just make sure that your common denominator stays on the bottom. The common denominator stays the same. You don't add that. You just add across the top. So my final answer would be 2x plus 5 divided by x plus 5. Or x plus 4, sorry. Excuse me, I just copied down that number wrong. You're probably screaming at the video while I do it. All right, and that's your answer. All right, for my next one, we have 2x plus 1 divided by x squared plus 3x. And then we have plus 3x minus 8 divided by x times x plus 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to find a common denominator. Now notice that my second denominator, the second bottom of my fraction, is already factored. So that's great. That's probably what we're going to end up using. So we're going to do x times x plus 3. And then I have to factor the first denominator. So I look at x squared and I look at 3x. I notice they both have an x. So I'm going to factor out x. And then remember, I'm going to put whatever's left over in parentheses. And to figure that out, I'm going to divide both of these by x. Now when I do x squared divided by x, I just have x left over. 3x divided by x gives me a positive 3. And now notice we do have a common denominator. We have x times x plus 3 and x times x plus 3. So we're actually good to go. The top, we didn't do anything to it, so it's going to stay the same. We still have 2x plus 1 and 3x minus 8. From here again, remember we're combining our like terms, so we're just putting together the things that look the same. So I noticed we have a 2x and a 3x. We're adding 2 plus 3x gives me 5x. And then we have 1 minus 8. And 1 minus 8 gives me negative 7. So on top we have 5x minus 7. On the denominator, we have just what we started with, x times x plus 3. And so this whole thing would be my final answer. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out to your teacher, and thank you for watching.